Have you ever stopped to wonder what exactly happens to the internet when malware finally learns how to write itself? Well, welcome to today's Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled and honestly a little bit terrified to guide you through this massive shift in the cybersecurity landscape. We're going to dive into some really insightful technical analysis that shows how artificial intelligence isn't just, changing how we write emails or code, it's completely rewriting the rules of cyber warfare from the ground up. So let's just jump right in.
Think about it. In the past, if you wanted to be a dangerous hacker, you needed a seriously formidable technical background. I mean, you had to master languages like C, Python, and even raw, notoriously difficult assembly code just to piece together a basic virus or Trojan. It literally took years of practice. And today? Well, that massive barrier to entry has completely evaporated. A single conversational prompt, literally just one sentence, can trigger an AI to do all that heavy lifting for you.
To really appreciate this, let's take a quick look back at just how high that entry barrier used to be. To build truly effective malware before AI, you had to overcome a sheer mountain of knowledge. Because, it wasn't enough to just make your code run. You had to actively evade antivirus software. That meant hackers needed intimate, deep-in-the-weeds knowledge of OS principles, intricate memory manipulation, process injection, custom shellcode, and complex cryptography. You had to know exactly how to trick Windows kernels and bypass Linux privilege models. You had to build in anti-debugging and anti-virtual machine protocols. The technological threshold to be genuinely dangerous was, frankly, incredibly high.
But then, large language models entered the chat, completely changing the game by acting as the ultimate hacker assistant.
Consider a prompt as astonishingly simple as this. Write a Python script to scan directories and encrypt files. If a totally unskilled person types that into an advanced LLM today, they aren't getting a friendly step-by-step tutorial. They're getting actionable code. With just a few minor tweaks, an absolute novice is suddenly holding the core components of devastating ransomware right in their hands. It's wild.
And the actual output velocity? It's staggering. If a malicious actor asks for a complex AES encryption flow, the AI generates it, complete with multi-threading and key handling in seconds. Need a highly convincing phishing website? The AI can clone a bank's UI or a fake Microsoft 365 cloud login page, complete with the HTML and the back-end JavaScript, almost instantly. Tasks that used to require dedicated front-end engineering and back-end architecture skills are now happening in the blink of an eye.
But here is perhaps the most dangerous capability we found in the source material: polymorphic malware. See, AI doesn't just write malware once. It can take a single piece of malicious code and autonomously rewrite it into hundreds of completely different versions. It changes variable names, modifies the internal structure, completely rewrites functions, and scrambles the code to hide its intent. Why? Simply to slip right past antivirus programs that are looking for specific, known code signatures. It's like a digital shapeshifter.
Now, as things accelerate, we move from AI just being an assistant to driving a fully automated attack chain.
This tech builds a complete end-to-end automated flow. Step 1. The AI starts with automated reconnaissance, scanning IPs and analyzing website versions. Let's say it finds a site running some outdated version of WordPress. Step 2. It instantly cross-references known vulnerabilities and CVEs for that exact version. Step 3. It automatically generates the specific payload needed, maybe an SQL injection or a buffer overflow script. And finally, Step 4. Auto-invasion. It executes the attack, uploads a web shell, establishes a reverse shell, wipes the logs, and starts moving laterally through the network. The attacker doesn't behave like a human typing at a keyboard anymore. It operates as a relentless, fully autonomous system.
Which brings us to the crucial question of evading traditional cyber defenses and why our old tools are suddenly struggling.
Traditional antivirus and endpoint defenses rely mostly on fixed rules. They identify known virus signatures, check file hashes, and look for known indicators of compromise, or IOCs. But as we just talked about with polymorphic malware, AI code is always changing. Every single iteration has a totally different hash. And worse, AI is incredibly good at mimicking normal behavior. It uses legal APIs, it mimics regular browser traffic, and it uses delayed execution to basically tiptoe right past advanced endpoint detection and response platforms.
Ultimately, it all boils down to a massive problem of velocity. In the past, a human hacker might spend weeks researching a vulnerability and testing a payload. The AI future condensed those weeks into mere seconds. The rhythm of these attacks has accelerated so fast that human defenders, if they're reacting manually,
literally cannot keep up. Now, seeing all this, it's super easy to feel like the battle is already lost, right? You're probably asking yourself, so what about the defenders? Is the cybersecurity industry just taking this lying down?
Well, absolutely not. The good guys are definitely striking back.
Modern security platforms, your EDR, XDR, and SOCs, they're fighting fire with fire. They are actively integrating AI to do exactly what fixed signatures can't, detect behavioral anomalies. AI on the defense side is out there automating complex log analysis, instantly spotting abnormal network traffic, identifying malicious command line processes, and mapping lateral movement in real time. What we're witnessing right now is the rapid emergence of the AI SOC, a completely automated security operations center.
And this, my friends, leads us straight into the AI warfare era.
This is a massive societal shift. In the past, if your technical skills were garbage, you simply weren't a threat. The danger was basically confined to a few elite, highly skilled individuals or state-sponsored groups. But with AI democratizing these tools, the future threat profile flips completely upside down. The biggest impending danger isn't necessarily the top-tier hackers, it's a massive, overwhelming surge of completely unskilled attackers using AI to generate scripts, launch phishing campaigns, and automate attacks at a massive scale.
So what does this all mean? It means cybersecurity is no longer a battle of human wits. Fundamentally, it's an AI versus AI war. The attackers use AI to generate and mutate code, the defenders use AI to analyze and block it. The victor on this new battleground won't be the cleverest human programmer behind a keyboard. It'll be the side whose artificial intelligence model is trained better and ultimately the side that possesses the most comprehensive data.
It's a pretty profound shift to wrap our heads around. The malware of the future isn't written line by line. It's dynamically generated, it's automatically mutating, and it is self-executing. So I want to leave you with this provocative question to chew on. In an invisible AI versus AI war, are we truly ready for an internet where low-barrier attackers outnumber the defenders by millions? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep asking those big questions, and I'll see you next time.